Hey guys, my name is Aaron Pretzer from Shaolin Kempo Premier. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what we call the 5 principles. And these are 5 basically pillars that we try and instill in our students and live out in our personal lives and as martial artists. A lot of us do this every day, not everybody does, but I'm going to do a quick introduction of what 5 they are, and then we'll talk about one in particular. Okay? So, the 5 principles we go by, we could branch off this, all sorts of ways, but effort, etiquette, sincerity, self-control, and character. Those are the 5 we're going to work with. Okay? Like I said, there's all sorts of different stuff you can learn from a life in the martial arts. But those are 5 major ones that pretty much cover a little bit of everything, okay? Later on, I'm actually going to do a series on specific to dojo etiquette, because a lot of people don't know what to expect, don't know what to do when they come into a martial arts school. Just to give you a few do's and don'ts. Some of it should be pretty self-explanatory. Some of it you may not know. Maybe you've never been in a martial arts school at all. So that'll give you a little bit of a heads up before you come in. That way you feel a little more comfortable with what's going on. But today we're going to talk about effort, because that follows up some of the Fitness Fridays that we've been doing, considering talking about motivation and talking about action and talking about being driven. All right, so effort is kind of a natural follow-up to that. So what is effort? Effort, learn to exert both your physical and mental powers to put forth an exertion of strength or power, mentally or physically. What does that mean? All right. Basically, you want to find where you feel comfortable. Find where push a little bit beyond that. Find where you're struggling. Find where your weak point is, and push yourself. And blow past that like you're trying to run through a wall, pretty much. So no one gets anywhere in the martial arts, especially, but no one in life without effort. It's just not going to happen. Maybe you get lucky. Maybe you come in the dojo with some natural abilities. Maybe you're athletic. That's great. And maybe you can coast for a little bit in the beginning and not do as much work. Okay, yeah, there's some people that can pull that off, but eventually you're going to hit a point where you just have to put in the time. You have to put in the work. I was pretty natural to a lot of the stuff. I picked up pretty quick. But there's a lot of stuff that I had to work really hard on, and that's how I got where I am. There's no other way to do it. It's just not going to happen. So, if you come in, and I understand, we understand that not every day you're not going to feel 100%. That's just a given. But if you give 100% of what you have any given day, and push yourself past where you feel like your limits are, you're going to get better. It's just natural. It's going to happen. And listen to your instructors, and take that advice to heart, because we've been there. Like I said, we had to push ourselves more than anybody else pushed us even. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today. I thank my instructors for pushing me as hard as they have, But honestly, a lot of it was me being hard on myself, putting in that effort day in and day out. When I started, I was in every single class that I possibly could be in, whether that meant practicing with kids or practicing with black belts, or it didn't matter. I was there. If they were open, I was there. And I think that's the biggest thing. Whether you have natural ability or not, you have to put in the time. And that's going to be the big factor. Whether, putting in the time here is great, and that'll make a big difference. There's the quote, don't do a technique 5 times and wait for an instructor to tell you what to do next, sitting around. I totally screwed up that quote, but basically it says, don't wait for an instructor to tell you what to do. Practice, practice, practice until you're told to do something different. Just immerse yourself in your techniques, immerse yourself in your forms, and whatever we're working on that given day, and you're gonna get better. You're gonna see those gains. Find whatever that 20% is, whatever that thing is you're struggling with, and nail it. All right. So I could go on and on about effort, honestly, but just keep rolling with it. All right. Till next time, keep up the great work. Put in the effort. Put in the sweat. Put in the blood, the tears, whatever it takes. Hopefully not so much blood. Maybe tears. It could happen. You get frustrated, but mostly sweat. Yeah, let's stay with sweat. But that's my rant on effort for today. Come in, give it all you got, and I'll see you on the mat.